Speaking of Anthony, Mike, what you think about what happened?
We're here watching Evo, by the way.
yeah, watching Evo. About him getting bingo books.
Bingo book.
I actually been talking to Anthony a lot recently, and I don't think it's fair. Well, I'll say it like this. From what he told me, he didn't do anything wrong. Now, I take him as man. We speaking man to man, so I take him for his word because he has no reason to lie to me about it. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing to gain or lose by lying to you.
Yeah, it's nothing he gain or lose by lying to me. So we've been talking about it, and he said he really didn't do anything. He he thinks some of the other players set him up. Because from what I understand, Anthony got banned until next June or next May. And
It's a long time from now.
the kid who supposedly said Anthony tried to bribe him got banned until Gen Con. Because he came forward and told. Now, if a guy offers you some money and you take it, why would you come forward and tell? It's like I don't really get, unless somebody put you up to it, or
Right.
like that's the only thing I think of, because it's like I really see no point in like taking the money and then going back and be like, okay, he bribed me.
Right.
Man, I might be wrong. Maybe I got a different point of view of things. I don't know. But from what I understand, they say they got proof, but they haven't showed Anthony any proof that he was bribing or anything like that. I talked to some other players, and they said they've seen him. But the funny thing about that is the players I talked to are the same players that Anthony is saying had something to do with it.
Okay.
So, and then, I mean, that's just how I feel. Now, I know it was an incident at Michigan Jump with Kim, and I don't know about that situation. I don't know about that at all. Because from what I heard, all of everything came from Massachusetts. The jump was 4 hours.
Wait, there's something that happened.
Yeah, supposedly I heard. Supposedly he's supposed to bribe some kid in Massachusetts or whatever. And
No way, something happened in ours, like in the one in April.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember, but she like pulled Anthony to the side.
No, I don't remember this.
Yeah, so something like that happened. I'm not really too. I don't know about the details of that, but I know. So I guess that the whole thing with happening at Michigan Jump and the thing with Massachusetts would lead up to him getting bingo book or blacklisted or whatever. But I feel like this. If I did something wrong and you have proof, at least let me see the proof if I did something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all might not agree with me. You know what I'm saying? This is not nothing against Bandai or nothing, but I feel like if I did something wrong, just at least let me see the proof.
I agree with that though. I mean that's anything. I mean if you should be allowed to face your accusers and see what's being said and what's being done and proved. You know.
Now the only thing about the situation is like why would they try to set you up? That's what I had to think on. Like, why would they try to set you up? Like, are you just doing that good in the game? Because he was like, I'm not gonna lie, he topped
Everything.
Top 4 everything almost. So I'm not gonna say I'm not. So maybe players was like, we need to get him off the circuit. I don't know how people think. Some people like that. I know I like competition. I like playing people who are on my level or better than me. It helps me get better. But everybody might not think like that.
I mean, me personally, I mean my personal view is kind of mirror what you're saying. I mean, like I like to play better people in anything, fighting games, card games, whatever. For me, it's fun. It helps you get better. It could be a case of people seriously hating on them, you know, trying to get them out the way so they can better their chances. I mean, I would hate to think that in a game that's really not that serious for something you have to do like that. You know, but I don't know. I think my personal thing about it is, and until proof is given, you know, I think old boys should be allowed to play.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Me and Savar was talking about it, and Savar brought up a very valid point. So say for instance, somehow he does get off the blacklist. Like everybody pulls for him, all this stuff, and he does get off the blacklist. What you think the next guy gonna do when he gets blacklisted?
That's true.
So it's like that's fucked up, but it's like some people gonna be like, well, this has to happen. It has to be enforced because if they let you off, then the next person gonna just think they can get the community pull for them and get off too. Like I said, I mean, then like I'm not torn because I know how I feel, and I feel like if you got proof, just if it was me, I would want to see. I want to know who accused me of what.
Right.
Now I won't. Now I'm not gonna say Anthony doesn't have a checker pass because for what I understand before, I really talked to him.
That's
he had a checker pass.
That's what I was about to bring up too. I was about to say, even though he's telling everybody, like you said, like, you know, I agree with the fact that if he really didn't do it and they, you know, there's no proof that's brought up, at least going to Gen Con, I think he should be allowed to play. But if proof is brought up, then I think he should accept what he's done. But at the same time, when it comes to proof and stuff, like, we weren't there, so we really don't know the logistics of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Anthony could be one of those people that's really playing it to the bone down to the end, like I'm innocent, but we wasn't there at the same time also. So I'm maybe kind of playing devil's advocate, but I gotta look at it from both views. My personal opinion, like I said, if proof is not there, I should be allowed to play. You know.
Or at least show me the
right.
proof. Let me.
But you know, at the same time, I understand what Bandai is trying to make a message that
They don't allow
they won't allow for bribery for a game. And it's a competitive sport, and it should be competitive. I agree with that also. You know, and if it sticks, I think, you know, people just should respect the fact that Bandai had to make a decision to keep the game honest, to keep people able to feel like they have a chance to play.
I feel like the guy who supposedly told or whatever, I think he should have got the same punishment. Well, not saying the same punishment as Anthony. No matter what, if you came forward, you still accepted the bribe.
Yeah, you still accepted the bribe. I mean, that's
so it's like I feel like he should have got the same treatment. Like Gen Con, like, okay, I'm banned until Gen Con. Oh, okay, that's cool. Like, ain't no events. It's like 2 events that I can't make anyway until Gen Con. So what?
Right.
So that's how I feel. What you feel about it, Tay? How you feel?
We wanted to skip the subject, but
you don't have to say anything.
Anthony, he cool. He's cool people. I give him this. I couldn't see him bribing nobody. He is a good player, but can't judge a book by its cover. So that's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying too. Like, you know,
I just future reference. Just stick to yourself and keep your money in your pocket.
I mean, if you can't beat somebody, hey, you just can't beat somebody. You know.
Did you guys hear the story?
And I really don't see.
I mean, I didn't hear the story.
What's the whole story?
I've read the story.
Did you hear Anthony's story?
I read Anthony's story.
Okay, so
From what I read, it was like super cloudy how it happened.
Right.
As in, like,
from what he posted, that, you know, he told, I guess he's gonna buy a car from the guy.
Yeah, see, there was a bunch of
the sage mode. Yeah,
the sage mode from the guy at the end of the tournament, I guess. And I guess
it was extremely hazy how it all happened. It wasn't like, hey, here's $50, let me win.
I heard he asked the
It was
guy
more
that
like,
he supposedly offered to buy the car from. Did he go say anything to anybody?
Yeah.
I guess the guy said no.
It wasn't like a straight up go, hey, here's $50, give me the win. It was more like a, well, we're trading cards and stuff like that, and something blah 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 blah. I was buying cards and we're selling cards, and all of a sudden it turned out to be like seemed like it was a bribe afterwards.
Yeah.
It seemed to be a bribe, not.
That's the same story he told me.
Yeah.
Same story.
Yeah, same story he put on Bandai, whatever.
So, I don't know. Like, me and Anthony didn't get along, but right is right and wrong is wrong, and I feel like I said again, if I did something wrong, and you have proof, just show me the proof. Just show me the proof. And I really think they don't have the proof. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about the Michigan situation. I just said Massachusetts. I think they really don't have the proof. They just have players be like that know people. Like, yeah, I saw him. Blah blah blah. And yeah. And all of them just happen to be known players.
So you think Bandai is just going off of what players are saying?
No, I mean it's like in the court of law. I mean, if you got more than one person saying it, how can you overlook that? How can you dispute that? You know, and sometimes that's the only proof you need is more than one player saw the same thing. You know,
even if they didn't see it, I could be like, yeah, man, I seen Tay hit Sonny, and I'd be like, yeah, I seen it too.
Right.
So now what? Tay be like, I ain't touched Sonny, but Sonny got a fat jaw and Tay hand red for some reason.
Right.
So it's like, yep, that's all we needed. So it's like, I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm not saying Bandai's wrong for what they're doing, but I understand both sides of the story. I understand, you know, where Anthony would want to be like, hey, I want proof, and I'm going to understand what Bandai be like, hey, we got a lot of people, and there's been more than one event. We got to impose this, and sorry you got to be the, you know, the poster boy for that. You know, so, you know, hey, I mean, I'm hoping this will just discourage anybody from this doing it ever again. Like I said, the game is not that serious. It's not like it's a money-based game. If you win tops and stuff, you're getting money.
I feel like if they not gonna at least, I feel like if they're not gonna at least like unrogue him, that Anthony should like try to get it reduced or something.
I do agree with that. I think they should be allowed to appeal to reduce his. They should have an appeal process.
Because a year is a long time for one of the top players.
Right. I think it should be an appeal process for anybody. Where if it's him or if it happens to somebody in the future, that at least have a right to try to, you know, write Bandai or write the supporters about their case. And, you know,
I think the game's trying to be more like Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as and it's like you can't do that. You're not big enough to be like Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm like, I don't know.
I think it's glad the game is getting more professional. You don't want to impose more sanctions and stuff like that. I mean, Naruto's always been a mid-range game. It's been a good game. I mean, it has a big enough follow-up to sustain it for a very long time, as long as people want to play it, of course. I mean,
I just hope everything works out for Anthony. Like if something happens, then it happens. If not.
But also, I think if Anthony really was conducting business with this guy, that business should have been conducted after the round, away from everybody else.
Exactly.
And if that really was what was going on, in my opinion, I mean, Anthony kind of, in some ways, he kind of done it to himself. I mean, if he, you know, I gotta look at it like that too. Like I said, I'm a fair person. I see
it's bad time.
That's his bad time on his part to say, hey, I want that card from you. You know, what's up? Can I get that card from you? You know what I'm saying? Match starts, I beat old boy, but it looks like I bribed him and stuff. He should have been like, hey, you know what? I might be interested in the cards you got. Left it at that prior to sitting down. You know, after the tournament, him and old boy should have met outside, conduct their business either in private or somewhere else. You know, or if it was around people where people could actually witness that it was a card trade going on. So, the kind of bad time on his part too also doesn't help his cause. You know, who's to say, you know, from a distance, you know, somebody see that and they're like, oh man, they're giving him money and shit, you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, if nothing happens with as far as that goes, some special, some representation of Anthony's gonna be at Gen Con.
I mean, his team is gonna be there.
We don't know that yet. You don't know that yet.
You don't know that? What they trying to do? They don't want to show up because they're not going on.
I don't know what the issue is. I can't really say. So
I don't know. I think even if he don't go, I think his team should still go. You know, I don't know if that's it. You know, if he's counting the squad or not, and even if they're upset at Bandai, I mean, they still should go. It shouldn't stop them from playing. But then again, you know, it's both sides of the story. They could not want to go to support, you know, their friend or whatever. So you can't get mad at them for that either. But that's their case also.
Mm-hmm. So
it's very touchy.
moving on.
Yeah.